Hi friends, this is Peggy Noe from PrettyPaperCards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! My little dog Ellie, and we are here to just to say hi and to show you how to make a card today, to kind of talk about Stampin' Up! Things. I'm just checking to see that everything went well on and we're really live here on the computer. Let's just double check. I think we should be. Let's see. Hi Linda, how are you doing today? Here's Ellie with her little striped bow. Hi Brian, thanks for stopping by. So today we're going to talk about we're going to make some cards from the new Pleased as Punch designer series paper, and I have a card to show you. But an interesting thing happened today. So it's been a beautiful day here in San Diego, and I had a card class with 7 ladies, and we had a great time, and I was telling them about what I'm going to be doing tonight for the Facebook Live, and I showed them the card, and then I put it in a basket down low where I had it before, and a few minutes later, guess what happened? Ellie got a hold of my card, and she tore it up. She really did. It's not irreparable. I mean, it's irreparable, but I couldn't send it to anybody. So here it is. She tore up the heart on today's card. She just chewed that. She had so much fun there, and she chewed the corners. It's all kind of wonky. I'm going the wrong direction. But in any event, she had a really good time with it and grabbed it for me right away. And so we had quite a bit of fun with that. But we're going to make a new one today here together. So that's going to be great. Now, I thank you so much for tuning in. And if you wouldn't mind, if you would share right now while we're on together, share with someone else. Share the Facebook Live. There's a little button right underneath it that you can share. And if you do that and I see that you have shared it for me, I'm going to choose one person who shares to receive this cute card that I've made. Okay, I'm on the wrong side. Let me get it right. This is a cute card that I've made. It's a square card that uses the new Pleased as Punch designer series paper. It's a cute little square thank you card, and I'm making a handmade envelope for it. And I'll choose one person who shares this video to receive the card. And so I'll give you 24 hours to share the video, and afterward I'll choose someone, and be sure to, I'll post it here. I'll contact you through Facebook. Okay, let's put Ellie down and see what we've got going. Hey Lynn, how are you? How's Virginia weather today? I bet it's cold. You know, I have to say it was quite warm here today. It gets in the 30s at night, but it was actually 70 degrees today. I can't even tell you how great that was. Okay, I'm going to try to get this turned around so you can see me in the right direction. Let me check my computer and make sure I've done it the right way. And can you see these coordination products? I hope you can read them. Let me see. I'm going to talk to you about these 6 Tuesday. Now we did this last week. We talked about them, but today I want to specifically talk about, let me turn this off. I want to specifically talk today about the designer series paper, the Pleased as Punch designer series paper. And I want to show it to you again so that you can see exactly what's going on, what it's like. It has so many great, let me see, I think that's backwards. Let me try one more time. Okay, let's see if that's correct. And the first sheet, one sheet, has these darling umbrellas. It goes with the umbrella builder punch, and very cute. The back of it is raindrops. Another sheet are these darling tulips that you saw me use on that card in the beginning, and that you can, they go with the tulip builder punch, and you punch the leaves out of this gorgeous green paper. Here is the blossom paper that you punch with the small blossom punch, and then here is the heart paper. This is the paper we're going to use today, and I'm going to show you the back of this. It has this pretty gingham pink gingham. It's Blushing Bride gingham, and I just love it. So let's get started on our card for today. So here it is. Here is the torn up card by Ellie, but it's really going to be easy, and it's a note card. Let's just get started. I'll get out all my supplies. So it's a note card. You can get these note cards from Stampin' Up! In some great note card packs. It makes making a card very, very. I'll put all the measurements down below the video so that you can see that when you afterward. But right now I'm not going to talk about the measurements because numbers generally confuse me. So I'm going to take this piece of pink gingham and I'm just going to add a little multi-purpose glue, and we're going to put that on as kind of a backing. The first piece that comes on after the card base, which is Whisper White. And so there's our pretty gingham. I really like this gingham. Now I'm going to punch the hearts. I told you this is really an easy card, and it's all done by punching, most of it. So these hearts can be punched out with the Smooth Heart punch. The punches in the catalog, in the 2020 mini catalog, you get a heart punch pack. And it comes with one scalloped heart and one, I was calling it non-scalloped, and now I think I'm going to call it a smooth heart. And so we're just going to punch out all these hearts and we're going to put them together, and I'll show you how we can make that cute little note card. And you'll be surprised. You might be thinking, oh, I couldn't mail that because it's kind of has some height to it. But you know what? The heart folds up for mailing, and it's very easy to do. So it is definitely a mailable card. Okay, that was quick. We just punched out the hearts. Now the next thing to do, and you might want to use a ruler and a bone folder, but I just fold this together. Fold each of the hearts in half from the little dip right there to the tip at the other end, and you're going to fold the side that you want to show on the inside. And I'm just folding them and kind of burnishing the fold there so it stays really well on there. And so we're using 5 hearts. That's 1 row of hearts from the heart sheet in the Please Just Punch paper. So here we go. And now we're already on our 5th one. This is really an easy card to make and a cute card. Okay, so we have them all folded in half. And all this takes is some multi-purpose glue, seriously. It's really easy. So what we're going to do is on the back on one side, we're going to put a little bit of glue. It doesn't take a lot, just a little bit. And glue that to the next, just another one. And you're going to be gluing the back sides, the gingham sides, because you want the pretty colored hearts to show. Okay, now let's do another one, and we just keep going around until we have this all glued. And it doesn't take long. The biggest thing is just to be sure to get them lined up. And one way to do that is to look here at the back and see that they're all lining up on the fold line. Do you see that? Press and give it a few minutes, and then we'll do. Now there are a couple ways to do this. You can make a heart that is not flat, that isn't flattened, and it can be like an ornament, and I'm going to show you that in a minute because I've created one to show you. So we're gluing that one on, and now we have our last one. I'm going to press those all together and put our last one on right here. There's our glue, just a little bit, and we'll press that one on. Now while I hold that for it to dry for just a minute, I'm going to show you what I did using the reverse side, and that is the little kind of ornament that I was telling you about. If you glue all the sides together, you end up with a cute little ornament. And if I had wanted to make it an ornament, I could have run a string down through the center before I glued the last one. You know, like here's the one we're using right now, and I could have put a string in there with some glue and then glued those together, and we would have had that ornament. Wouldn't that be cute? But we're not doing this. For our purposes, we're just going to glue our heart down just like this. And so again, all we need to do, I am going to put a little glue in there to just kind of hold that together. Not too much, because you don't want it to seep out. And then some glue on both sides, and then you just place this right where you want it to be. And I wanted to do mine angled at a little bit of an angle there. And there we go. Now, like I mentioned, when you send this, you just fold the heart down. I'm not going to fold it too much right now because it's still, the glue is still setting. But you just fold the heart down and you're all set. And you can fit it right in a little envelope. Okay, now for our sentiment. Now, is that not cute? You can do this with hearts. You could even do it with the tulips, I think, and maybe with the umbrellas. You can do it with any piece. And I just love the way these turn out. And now we're going to make the sentiment. So the sentiment is using Blushing Bride paper, cardstock, and soft suede ink. And you know that when you use Stampin' Up! Products and you have a designer series paper, that there are colors that go with it. And so one of the colors is Blushing Bride. That's why I'm using this cardstock today. And I have to get my glasses down on my eyeballs to get this stamp nice and coated with ink. Okay, there's our happy birthday stamp, and we're just going to stamp it right in the center. And we don't even necessarily have to make it straight because we're going to punch it out with the tailored tag punch. And I'm going to show you another little hint of something cute to do. So here's my tailored tag punch, and I'm going to slide this in and even it up there. I want to try to get the words the same distance from the left and the right and the top and the bottom. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. Let me try it one more time. Okay. There we go. So there is our happy birthday sentiment. Now a cute sample is to put a little border around that. And that's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you how to do that. So you take a second piece of paper, the color that you want your border. And today I'm using Whisper White because I want my border to be white. And I punched it out with the tailored tag punch. And now I'm going to use this super adorable little mini paper cutter. This you can get free when you join Stampin' Up! Between now and March 31st. It comes with your kit. And you would get this. You get a sampler of designer series paper. You get a free stamp set of your choice, plus $125 worth of products from our catalogs, any of the current catalogs, and you only pay $99. So I wanted to make sure and tell you about that because it's a really great deal. It's the best joining promotion that we have during the entire year. And a lot of people like to join during that time. There's no obligation at all. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is join, and you'll be active until I think July, the end of July, without doing anything else. But of course, I know you'd want to buy something. And the great thing about that is you're going to get 20% off as a demonstrator. So you can go on my website under the join section, or you can just email me or private message me through Facebook, Peggy@prettypapercards.com. I need to cut my tailored tag punch in half lengthwise. So it's easy to see. This is a small little tag and a small little cute cutter. I love it. I'm just going to hold down and press down the little guillotine. Isn't that cute? Just love it. I've been keeping this handy right next to me while I'm stamping so that I can cut anything small. So the way we make the border is that we just glue our sentiment onto each half of the frame, and it makes a really cute border. So let's get started. I'll put some glue on the top here. And then one reason I love multi-purpose glue is because you can move things around. So I'm going to put it even with this edge and even with that edge and press. And let that set for just a second. And then I'm going to do the other side. Put a little glue up here. And I'll turn this around so I can see it from the before. And I just put even the sides together, and that really helps you get the frame straight. And press down. Isn't that cute? And you can do that with any punched image, or any image. You can make a frame with your using punches. And this is going to go right here. I'm going to use Stampin' Dimensionals to raise this up just a little bit. And I'm just going to use 2. That's all it takes to just pop it up, so it gives the card a little more professional look. And we're just going to center that in this area, kind of like this. Isn't that cute? Now for the finishing touch, I'm going to use some of the, let me ponder, rose. I'm going to have to get the exact name for you there. Isn't that cute? Let me get the exact name. I've got my catalog right here because sometimes I forget the names of things. This is from the Parisian Suite, Parisian Blossom Suite, and these are the Champagne Rhinestone Basic Jewels, and they are beautiful. So there's your little note card, and our note card set comes with envelopes. I didn't bring an envelope over today, but I think that is super cute. It's not just for Valentine's Day. You could use it for any friend, a girlfriend, or anybody. And you can choose to do this. We have an apple punch. We have the tulip punch. We have all kinds of other punches. And you could do the same technique. And again, when you go to put it in an envelope, you just flatten down your hearts and slide it into the envelope. And then when they receive it, the hearts will just pop up automatically. I really like this card, and I hope you like it too, and you've enjoyed learning a couple of tricks or techniques. And I want to remind you now about this adorable little square thank you card that's created with the Please Punch Designer Series paper. And I want to send this card to someone with a handmade envelope because it's an odd size. We don't carry, Stampin' Up! Doesn't carry this size envelope, so I will make a handmade envelope to fit. If you share this video and tell me in the comments below, say shared, and then I'll know that you shared it, and I will private message you after. I'll give 24 hours from the end of this video, so about 4:30 tomorrow, Saturday, which is, let me see, would be February 8th, and whoever shared will receive, I'll put you in a drawing. I actually do the random number generator online, and I'll generate the number, and if you win, I will send this, I'll contact you for your address, and I will send this card to you. I won't write in it. I'll put it in a larger envelope so that you can use this little card, because I'd love it if you. So thank you so much. Up above the Facebook Live is my host code for this month. If you use that, you'll receive, when you place your order, you'll receive a packet of heart doilies for not just as a gift for me for ordering from me and using my host code. So thank you for stopping by. I hope you'll calendar every Friday at 4 o'clock Pacific time so that you can stop back and see the project that we're making. I don't know the project for next week, but I can tell you it's going to be good. So thank you so much for stopping by, and I'm going to see if I can turn this off. You know I always have trouble. Okay, here we go. Thanks for stopping by.